Hello, welcome back to Calmsden Farms, and today we're going to have a look at how to add contracts to fields that don't have contracts at the moment. So if you're familiar with Calmsden and particularly the grass contracts, you'll know that you always get contracts on field 7 and field 22, but there are lots of other grass fields on the map. You've got this giant field 24 over here, you've got field 4, you've got the sheep pasture, field 31, field 10, nice big grass field, 8 and 33, good size fields, and then the also monstrous field 29. So what I'm going to show you how to do is to edit the map to add contracts onto those fields. So let's get out into Giants Editor and Notepad++ and take a look at what we need to do. So I'm going to start off in our mods folder. This for me is a clean, fresh copy of Calmsden Farm, and what we're going to do is right click on it and use 7-zip to extract to fs22_Calmsden. You are going to want to have Giants Editor and Notepad++ handy. If you struggle to install those without help, maybe this isn't for you. So Giants Editor you can get off of the Giants Developer Network. Google Giants Developer Network and you'll find it. And Notepad++ you can get by Googling Notepad++. I say, if those are beyond your ability, I would not attempt this. The next thing that I'm going to say is that if you have an existing save game and you want to add this to it, back the save game up first, just in case. I have tested this a little bit, but if you're worried about it, just take a copy of your save game, put it somewhere safe. Alright, so we've extracted the map, and we're going to go into the Calmsden folder and then into maps. And the first thing we're going to do is open the map in Giants Editor. So we'll just double click on it. I have 3 versions of Giants Editor installed. You want 9.0.2, which is the latest one. The other 2 are for FS19, which I should uninstall because I don't use them anymore. This should work for other maps as well. I've only done it on Calmsden because that's the one I'm interested in making changes to. We're just going to wait for Giants Editor to load up the map. And then in Calmsden, the field information is under gameplay and fields. And the fields that I am interested in adding to are, let me grab my list. So I would like to add grasswork contracts to field 4, field 10, field 31, field 33, field 24 and field 29. And what we're going to do is go through, get these numbers. These are the field ID numbers in the i3D file, and we need to get those first. So how you do that, let's take a look at field 4. So we will click on that, open up, and if you click on the map indicator, it will show you that yes, it's the right field. That's the main farm on Calmsden. So if we go to field 4, we will see that the ID over here is 3278. And so if I look field 4, I have the wrong number there. But we need to correct that. No, yeah, 3278. No, 3278. We'll go through the rest as I've just found a mistake in that list. So field 10, we just check with the map indicator. That's the grass field over here, just across from the cow farm. And we want 3443. Field 10, 3443. So I have field 7 selected as well as a reference, but we will ignore that for now. So field 24 is the next one that I'm interested in, which is this big grass field up here. And that is 4010, which we have there. Field 29, which is the humongous grass field at the south of the map. Down here, that has ID 4133. These numbers will become important, and why you need them will become clearer in a moment. So field 31 is the sheep pasture. So that is 4190. There we go. And then field 33 which is the field opposite the river. I have not done field 8 because I own field 8 on my Let's Play. You might want to do that as well. So that is 4226. 4226. Just as an aside, you might want to add them to some other fields. So I'm just going to grab a couple more. We're going to grab field 1, field 2, and field 3. Those are the fields around the main farm that I think most people start off owning. But on mine, I don't. So field 1 is 3116. Field 2 is 3173. And field 3 is 3218. Different maps will be laid out differently, and you might have to do a little bit of digging to find this. So those are the field ID numbers that we'll need. So let's close Giants Editor now. And then what we want to do is back in the mods folder, we're going to right click on the map file, and we're going to do edit with Notepad++. Okay, so that's the map in Notepad++, and then we are going to do edit. We're going to do find, which is Control F. And then in quotation marks, we want to put in the field number. So we'll start with field 4, which is 3278. And what we're looking for is this. So this is all of our fields, particularly with contracts. And you can see for field 4, it has field grass mission false and field mission allowed false. And what we do is we change both of those to true. Okay, and we'll just go through and do the rest. So field 10 is 3443. So you can just scroll down now and you can find them. So that's field 10. See, it has field grass mission true, but it has mission allowed false. So we need to change that to true. You want them both to be true for the missions to work. And now we will go down to field 24, which is 4010. And at this point, it is easier just to scroll through them. 4010. You can see again, we've got field grass mission true, but field mission false. So we need to set that to true. Next is field 24 we've just done. So field 29, which is 4133, which is just here. And again, we've got field grass mission true, but allow mission set to false. So we'll change that to true. Then we want field 31, which is 4190. These are both set to false, so we will set them both to true. I have tested field 10 and I've tested field 29, and the contracts worked fine. I have not tested the rest, so if you find you start a contract on them and you don't get enough grass or whatever, use at your own risk. I'm just providing you with the tools to make the choices. 4190 is field 31, and they are both set to true. I think I've just done that actually. Field 33 is the next one, which is 4226, which is just here. And again, we've got allow mission set to false. Okay, so that is all of the grass fields that I wanted to change. We are going to quickly change or check on fields 1, 2, and 3. So if we just do a quick search for 3116, which is the first field, that which is field 1, there we go, and you can see it doesn't have the line field mission allowed. So we're going to copy it from the previous one. So we select it, we do a Control C, make a space for it, and do a Control V to paste it in, and then we want to set that to true. We aren't worried about grass missions, obviously, because field 1 is an arable field. Field 2 is 3173, which is this next one, and you can see it has missions allowed false. So we're going to set that to true. And then field 3 is 3218, and that does already have missions allowed. So we should be good there. So now save, close. We then go back up to this level. So you've gone up a level. We are in the FS22 Calmston directory. We're going to right click. No, we're going to do Control A, which will select all the files. And then we're going to do right click, 7-zip, add to FS22 Calmston.zip. I should say as well that if you've made any changes to Calmston, take a copy of that changed version before you start doing this in case you mess anything up. Always back stuff up when you're doing this kind of thing. And then we're going to do Control X to cut the zip file, go up to the mods folder and paste the zip file in, and we can then delete the folder that we've just been working on. So let's reload the game and have a look at what we get now. Okay, so I have just reloaded the game, and if we have a look now at the contracts, we will see we have baling contracts on field 10, 22, 24, 29, and 33. Field 29 might look very tempting. Yep, 55 grand to make silage bales on that field. I have tested this one. You are going to be delivering well over 100 bales. If we turn the details on, actually, it'll tell you if you are doing... It doesn't tell you until you start it. I think I delivered... yeah, over 100 bales to complete this contract. You get a lot of excess bales, but it is a lot of work. But something like field 10 is a nice size field to bale. It's a 15 grand baling contract. You're going to get a bunch of extra bales off of it. Field 22 is the one that was there before. Yeah, that's how it works. We've now got contracts on field 1 as well, so that we can plow field 1. Yeah, hopefully you... hopefully this is useful. If you have problems with it, leave me a comment below. I will try and help. I am 99% sure if you have a problem with how you've implemented this, you have made a typo when you were changing the falses to trues or copying the line where it was missing. If the first time you try it, the map doesn't load, it gets stuck at whatever percentage, go back to the unedited version and start again, because that's exactly what I'm going to tell you to do. Most of the time with this kind of stuff is because someone's made a typo. Yeah, so if you found this useful, click the like button. So if you've got questions, leave me a comment below. I'll try and help if I can. I'm not guaranteeing I'll help. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because that's kind of helpful. And I'll catch you next time on FS22.